Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Peace Out. Welcome to another video. Guess who's back, baby? Undefeated today. I got only one draw after 4 rounds, 19 players. So got that spicy second place. Really nice, really nice. Yes. What? I've never played this deck before. There was one tournament where I played this, and I basically copied Pack's list, except I didn't own a Gimmick Puppet Nightmare, but now I own one, so maybe that'll be coming in the future. But this is Gimmick Puppet-less branded despia 60 card. I'm just going to run through the list real quick. I don't really know what I'm doing. Check out the videos of me playing this deck against opponents to see my thought process on this, but the MVP will be shown in the extra deck. All right, so 3 Fallen of Albaz, 3 Albion for consistency, 2 Cartesia because I only own 2, 1 Quem because I only own 1, 3 Tragedy, so you can search your guys. Speaking of the Despias, the 2 Aluber, I only own 2. Really wish I had a third one.
Are you kidding?
I am serious. 1 Ad Libitum, 1 Spriggan's Kit to replace the 3rd Aluber. But this can add from Banish, so it's even more broken. And then 1 more Courier to negate stuff. All right, so that's the branded-ish engine with the Despia cards. Next up, I play a larger Bestial package. I wanted to fit more in, but I still own 1 Lubellion, 1 Soronir, 1 Magnemite, and 1 Baldrake. You don't really link summon, so Druid Swarm is not as good. Unless you're like hard fusing with it and not a banishing type of fusion, it never gets to resolve its effect to send a special summon monster. So basically, these 4 are going to be what's your best for this type of deck, at least in my opinion. Next up, the Edge Imp, rather Frightfur engine. So just 3 Edge Imp chain, really cool. And then, oh my gosh, the MVP.
What the?
Dark
what is
Magician.
that?
I was able to go undefeated today with a Dark Magician in my 60 card deck. But yeah, this card is crazy. I'll show you what's in the extra deck to supplement that engine. Really
I
strong.
hope it's DPE.
Rest in peace, Verte Anaconda. Yo, let's go ahead and take a look at our spells. Power spell, this is why you play the deck, Branded Fusion. It's like shit all fusion except your opponent doesn't need to control an extra deck monster. We played 3 Branded Lost. This is a recommendation from those YouTubers out there. They never played it, but I wanted to try their little silly idea. But yeah, this just makes it so that you only lose to Ash Blossom and you don't lose to any other hand traps. Next up, 3 branded opening. I'm glad I opened these out of the Megatins. 2 branded in red, and then 1 branded in white. I think I might cut this. It's just nothing like, and then this card was terrible. Branded Banishment. I used it as a Monster Reborn. Like, it's not good unless you play like super poly targets, because like usually it's just bad. And then this one is broken. The branded Retribution. You can set it as your negation for a special summon, or you can use its banish effect in graveyard to add back your branded fusion or any of your other branded spells and traps from your graveyard to your hand. So that's really awesome. That's like mainly all of the branded spells and traps, but you'll see some more in a little bit. Next up, we've got 3 fusion deployment. So this special summons your Fallen of Albaz or your Cartesia out of your deck. 2 polymerization, and 3 Fright for Patchwork. So the Fright for Patchwork searches the poly and the Edge Imp chain, and then when Edge Imp chain is sent from hand or field to graveyard, you search a Patchwork. So it's a really nice recurring engine. 3 Allure of Darkness for consistency. This lets you draw to see your side cards because you're playing 60, but also if you banish something that gives you advantage, like you banish a Dark Magician, you can still access it with the Lubellion in your extra deck to make Dragoon, or you banish one of your Tragedies, you can actually search your Aluber, which you only own 2 of.
Aluber.
To consistently get to my Lubellion, I decided to put in Chaos Space. I haven't seen this in any other list of branded, but it came up today. And
Well, most other lists of branded play 3 Aluber.
yes, exactly. So this is special. But anyway, so the Chaos Space is really nice because a lot of times I see in this deck that we're banishing our extra deck monsters, and the extra deck, spoilers, is all light and dark monsters. So you can use this to recycle your extra deck monster and then draw a free card. So this is like really good. And if you don't, if you already have access to your Lubellion, then you could just send this to grave with like a branded opening. Like it's just a really powerful card, and it gives you higher consistency.
You're so big brain, bro.
Thank you so much. I played a branded regain today because you're banishing so much, you get to basically draw every turn, which is really nice. And in the off chance that you do have a Bestial in graveyard, you can special summon one, and you know, I mean, it's cool. The 1 Thrust that I only own, 3 Tactics Thrust because it's 60. 3 Forbidden Droplet, because it's 60, and then 1 Fusion Duplication, which is a really nice thrust target, which lets you activate Branded Fusion during your opponent's turn. Or any fusion card. Like, you can activate Fusion Deployment if you really want to, but I wouldn't.
Wow.
All right, so that's the main deck. Next up is 60. So it's 60. Next is this extra deck. So 2 Albion, 1 Lubellion. I kind of want to play more than this. 2 Mirror Jade, 1 Wind Drum, 1 Ash Dragon, 1 Sanctifier with no Gimmick Puppet, One Dragoon because I only own one.
With no gimmick puppet.
Yeah, true. You would play two though. Despia Quartus and Despia Proskinion for the Despias. I like the Proskinion because you can special summon back your opponent's Baron. I never did that though. Next up, you Magnum the Reliever. This didn't come up today. Drake Stapelia came up today. Oh, this Guardian Chimera is so sick. It's basically why you play the deck. Branded in red, just summon Guardian Chimera, chain block. It's insane. And then the MVP today. I won so many games off of Dragoon, guys. You can summon it with any dragon effect monster and Dark Magician. So very consistent. And Branded Fusion can just send Dark Magician to graveyard with the Fallen of Albaz. So it's very easy to access it. Side deck now. I sided 3 extra deck monsters. So Alba Lanitus, my locals has a lot of Dragon Link players. So the idea is you hard draw one of your Fallen of Albazes, you set it, and then you contact fuse their whole field away.
Wow, that didn't happen today.
It did not happen. Going closer to the end of the games, I like to bring out Blazing Dragon because he's really blazing. And then this package was insane today. Al Shadal Abcalone.
You should be main decking that.
Nah, there's no room. Maybe I could just cut the Ash Dragon. Honestly, I don't know. But yeah,
so good.
But like Shadal Fusion only works when your opponent has an extra deck monster. But it's really nice. 2 Phantasme for consistency. People see a 60 card branded deck and they like side out their talents because they're like, okay, there's no way he's gonna see any meaningful hand traps. So you just put in Phantasme so that you can draw a couple cards, put a body on board so that you can right away make a Guardian Chimera without using your normal summon to disrupt their plays and pop their board. Next up for the Shadals, so we do play the 2. It can only be summoned with different attributes. So we play 1 Dragon and 1 Aerial. Aerial is a banished 3 from the graveyard, and Shadal Dragon is a pop. So on summon of Shadal Abcalone, you guys can see in the duel, I summoned it. Chainlink 1, target their Baron de Fleur to negate. Chainlink 2, banish all of their important cards, including their Princess. Chainlink 3, to pop their IP Masquerena. So basically, they could Baron this, but they just decided to special summon the IP Masquerena off of that. But it baits so much with just 1 card. I should have played 3, but I only played 2.
Insane.
It didn't fit.
It's insane.
Dark Ruler no more to deal with stuff, and then Cosmic Cyclone because we hate
Why
that
are
for
you
that.
siding this in so late into games?
I don't know. Subscribe!